Have you ever thought about why you can easily recall the lyrics to a song you haven't listened to in years, yet find it hard to remember what you studied just the day before? This isn't due to a poor memory. In reality, your brain is quite skilled at retaining information, just perhaps not the specifics you wish to remember at this moment. I can confidently say that this truly is the only technique you will ever require. Your reading skills are honestly lacking. You recognize it. You may find yourself staring at the text, but mentally, you're not engaged at all. Have you ever questioned why this happens? Even after reading, it feels as though everything has vanished from your mind, as if it never occurred. Let me explain. It's because you've been misled. There are countless videos out there peddling unrealistic promises. You've tried those methods, and what's the outcome? You're still here, still struggling, still on the hunt for solutions. If you believe that simply watching this video will magically enhance your memory, then you might as well leave now. I will specify exactly what is effective. It's straightforward, it's feasible, but it certainly isn't effortless. Now, let's address the one thing you continue to avoid. You might think you require some advanced secret techniques or high-level memory hacks. Absolutely not. What you genuinely need is to stop being lazy and face the one thing that truly works: repetition. Repetition is the key that you keep overlooking while pursuing shortcuts like someone desperate for a quick fix. You justify to yourself that you're not smart, that there's something wrong with your brain, but that's nonsense. You don't lack intelligence, you lack persistence, you lack commitment. Still believe you can't memorize anything? Then let me ask you this. How do you know the lyrics to 100 songs? How do you remember every scene and line from your favorite film or series? This isn't some extraordinary gift. The answer is repetition. You assume that top students are just different in some way. No, my friend, they don't lounge around like unmotivated individuals. They review their notes far more often than you check your ex's social media. That's where the distinction lies. Before you start whining about not having enough time, put that flimsy excuse to rest immediately. You can spend time browsing through countless pointless YouTube shorts, yet you can't dedicate 15 minutes to go over your notes. Cut the nonsense. Here's the straightforward plan you should implement from day one: the brain shock technique. Read it 4 to 6 times without stopping. No interruptions, no excuses. Make sure it sticks in your memory. Your mind has to realize you're not just casually reading. You're engaging in a battle against forgetfulness. After that, take a brief pause, then reread it with full concentration this time. Don't just look over it. Dissect it thoroughly. Analyze it as if your life depended on it. Consider the big questions. What does this mean? Why is it significant? How does it relate to other concepts? Now here's the shortcut. Many people are too unmotivated to utilize AI effectively. Snap a picture of the page, upload it to your preferred AI tool, and ask it to simplify the explanation so that even a child could grasp it. Forget those old-fashioned mind maps. This approach is far superior. Then, request the AI to generate every conceivable question from the text and provide the answers. Once you have that, write your own notes in your own words. This step is essential. On day 2, solidify it in your mind. Review your notes at least 2 to 3 times. If you're still having trouble, repeat the process more. Your aim is to make this information as familiar to you as your name. Day 3 is optional. You can skip it, but don't be weak. If you're feeling sure of yourself, you might skip this day. Otherwise, do another quick review session. Day 4 is for a thorough review. Time to reassess everything. Read it twice, once in the morning and once at night. This time, don't merely read. Question everything. Tie concepts together and analyze it deeply. This is crucial for ensuring it's more than just temporary knowledge, but is ingrained in your memory. On day 5, do a rapid review. and utilize an audio trick. Go over the material 1 to 2 times if you can. Use text-to-speech software to convert your notes into an audio format. Rather than wasting time on silly distractions, listen to it whenever you get the chance, while walking, eating, or even in the shower. Allow that information to soak into your mind around the clock. Day 7 is the ultimate test. This is when everything matters. Go over your notes as if you were preparing for the biggest exam of your life. But don't only read it, teach it to someone else, or record yourself pretending to be a professor. If you can explain it without referring to your notes, great job! You've actually grasped the material. Now repeat this entire routine 2 to 3 times a week for just a month. If you commit to this practice religiously, you'll be amazed at how much you retain. You won't forget things anymore. I realize you might have anticipated some elaborate techniques, but why should I occupy your time with mental shortcuts when the majority of your success, around 80 to 90%, will stem from sheer practice? If you are preparing for a serious memorization contest, that would be a different matter. However, let's face it, most of you are not. I didn't include unnecessary strategies like using sticky notes or marking your textbooks because, to be honest, those are merely superficial. You can certainly do those while reviewing, but ultimately, nothing surpasses the value of practice and maintaining consistency, along with true dedication. You might watch countless videos on this subject, but if you aren't making a consistent and intentional effort to improve, even divine intervention wouldn't assist you. I hope this video was beneficial to you. If you're interested, consider subscribing, and perhaps we'll meet again. Take care.